Want to turn now to the Middle East because the Trump administration says it may have a deal today or tomorrow to reopen the Strait of Hormuz and de-escalate the conflict with Iran.
This week, President Trump threatened that Tehran has a last chance to reach a peace deal before, quote, decapitation. Natalie Brand reports from the White House.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio touted progress in talks to fully reopen the Strait of Hormuz, saying the U.S. is involved in the ongoing discussions between Iran and Oman.
There's been progress made in those talks, but not finality yet.
The Associated Press reports that under the proposed deal, ships would enter the Persian Gulf through an Iranian-controlled route and exit through an Oman-controlled route. Some reports say both countries would collect service fees for providing security, even though the Trump administration has opposed tolls of any kind.
I'm not going to let them charge. If anybody's going to charge, we'll charge.
Both President Trump and his Secretary of State also say phase 2 of negotiations with Iran will focus on nuclear issues and could take a while longer.
The denuclearization of Iran is the ultimate deal.
President Trump has not given a clear timeline for how long the talks could take, and he warns it's the regime's last shot at diplomacy.
I want to give them every last chance before decapitation. Very tough to do what we have planned, still planned.
Qatar's foreign ministry spokesperson confirms mediators are working behind the scenes.
Our focus right now is on avoiding escalation, reopening the strait, and reopening the door for diplomacy.
Despite signs of potential progress, a British maritime agency says an unknown projectile struck a cargo vessel in the Strait of Hormuz overnight. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
I want to show you these numbers right here. As the Strait of Hormuz remains closed, gas prices are continuing to increase. Right now, the national average for a gallon of gas, $4.08. That average is lower for Florida drivers, $3.92, and slightly lower for drivers in the Tampa Bay area, $3.91.